Hey guys, Ill Spawn here. I'm gonna go over some Madden 19, uh, just concepts, plus just general stuff about it. Uh, I recently bought Madden 19, the Super Bowl edition for the PC. The reason is I got Xboxes at the house. The kids like playing them, and I like playing Madden. So does my son. So there's sometimes a conflict of what people want to play, blah blah blah. Also, I like the idea that Madden 19 on my PC's better than an Xbox. Not that I'm putting Xbox down because they do great for what they're intended for. Uh, but I like my PC better. It's in a different room, and you know, uh, just the concept of having it on my PC, and then say if a new Xbox or PlayStation comes out, I don't have to buy a new one to be able to play the game. You know what I'm saying? I can just upgrade small parts of my PC versus all this other stuff you got to do with consoles. So to give you an idea what uh what type of PC I have running this, and it's not bragging, nothing like that. Actually, a lot of my parts are somewhat old, 4 years old. I got let me see, an MSI 750 GTX. That's a few years, at least a few years old, and that was a mid-grade uh, graphics cards back then. I got like 16 gigs of RAM, which I never use all of it. Even when I'm doing a ton of stuff, it's just it was on sale, and I said, "Bam, I'll buy it back then," because I had more money back then. It's like, okay, whatever. I have some type of AMD hex core processor, and it was uh, upgrade or geez, what's the term? Overclocked. I overclocked it to 4.2 gigahertz. And that's about it. I mean, a lot of people may say that's a lot, but now you can probably get all of that, probably maybe 300 or 400 bucks, maybe 500. So it's not exceptionally expensive now. Um, so anyway, I bought the Super Bowl edition a few days ago. I have about, I want to say maybe, including last night, let's just say 15 hours of gameplay. I think a little less, okay? So you start out with really low stuff, right? Now, the Super Bowl edition gives you a lot of extra cards. Um, I'm sorry I didn't record all that. I tell you the truth, I just didn't think about it. I was just like, okay, bang, I want to see how it runs. I got slow internet connection, so, or download speed, so I was like, man, I've been waiting. I want to play. See how it plays. Because if they release a PC version next year, I want to get it for me and my son and whoever else in the family wants to play, as soon as possible, right? Because Madden Ultimate Edition a lot of times is all about when you get in. Um, but the Super Bowl Edition gave you a lot of packs. Now, as you see here, this is solo challenges to earn Ultimate Legends and tokens. I may do some of that today. All right. I am using my Xbox controller. So, as you see, I already made it to level 32 in 15 hours of gameplay. I don't have many coins there. At one time, I had over 100,000 coins. Okay. But, as you see, my overall is already 84. Oh, nice. Play Ultimate Legends. Play every week to earn use Ultimate Legend tokens and sets to earn a 97. Let me see what he looks like. Oh wow, that's nice. Yeah, yeah. Calvin Johnson, man, he's Megatron. Oh yeah, that's a nickname for him. We'll probably have to implement him somewhere. Okay, so what I did was after I opened my packs and stuff, and I had quite a bit of good cards that came in there, man. To me, it was well worth $23 to get all of Madden and all those Super Bowl edition cards. I mean, like a lot of these, I think my Brandon Cooks came in there. I think my right tackle, maybe my center. And then, golds came in there too, but I mean, my higher end cards. You get a Ricky Williams, I believe. Yeah. My Julian Edelman I got. Okay. I mean, look at that. 85. And I got Deion Sanders. I don't even know how, but I know I didn't buy him. And I didn't get it from completing anything that was Deion Sanders oriented. My goals that you're going to see, I got in packs that came with buying it. So at the least, you're going to get some decent goals. Let me see. This guy I got in the thing. A lot of these Super Bowl guys I got in the pack. I got Lawrence Taylor, Dick Butkus. I know I didn't buy him. Bernard McKinney, I believe. Von Miller. Jamal Adams, I believe I got. Not sure. Okay. And these guys I bought because I'll tell you the truth, your starting out punter and kickers okay, but I like a lot more kick power, so I bought these guys, right, with in-game money, not with cash. Okay. So I think it was totally worth it, to tell you the truth. So if you're thinking about getting it for your PC or even a console, I'm pretty sure it's the same thing, same package. I would do it if you're really interested. Yeah, especially Madden Ultimate Team. I call Mutt. Then yeah, it's worth it, definitely. Now you're not going to go Madden Ultimate Team and play head to head and probably find somebody your same overall. Okay. Not first starting out. Now, like last night, I played a few, and I came across people around my same rank, same overall. Now, some I came across that just there was no way, right? There were 99s. I'm in 84. I mean, it's just no way, But that's just part of it, What I did notice with PC version is there's a lot less players, right? So like my auction house, and I'm trying to give you the pros and cons of PC version also. The auction house, okay, your auction house, things are going to be higher. Okay, so like this here, I probably could get him on console for 600, right? But you got to look at the same thing. You can sell them for just as high, right? So it still ends up being the same. If you're using the auction house as your money generator, then it's all the same. Okay. Now you have less buyers too, but I don't have a problem making money. You just gotta, keep on it. I don't like using the interface here. I like using the web app for the auction house. It's more efficient for me. I don't like how I gotta go all through this and click and blah 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 when it's just more efficient for me there. Maybe it's just because I'm better on the phone, whatever, I don't know. But I like the phone app. It's really good. You can use the phone app and be logged in at the same time that I noticed, so it's not going to kick you out. Okay, so you may want to just leave your game open, and sit there and look at your auction app, right? It's not going to cause you problems, not that I've seen. So just to give you an idea on that. All right, so Let me see. So let me get out of the auction house. So if you look at my team, this guy I got through a challenge. Okay, Team of the Year challenge. Look at this dude. You know, he's a beast. He's 6'2", 92 speed. Right? I mean, it's insane. 93 jumping. Okay. So within 15 hours, I got that guy. Okay. Got him last night. But I got Zach Ertz, Calvin Johnson I just got, right? That's awesome. There's a lot of free packs and stuff that you're going to get if you're buying now. Julian Edelman, Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey and Julian and Donovan McNabb I bought in the auction house, okay? And I bought Deshaun Watson. The reason why I got Donovan McNabb, you'll get an 85 John Elway, I believe, too, is I didn't like John Elway's immobility, so I bought Watson, right, originally as a backup, right? So in case I do a fake field goal, I got a decent quarterback holding the ball. But I was playing the head-to-head, and man, Watson just kept this version of Watson, right? Just making some really errant throws. So I wanted somebody a little more accurate, but also had some good mobility, right? So if you look at him, compared to, say, John Elway, he has a lot more speed, right? He has more throw power. I'm a big throw power person. His throw accuracy shorts better. His throw accuracy, worse. When we're saying Donovan McNabb, okay? But his throw accuracy mid and throw on the runs better. You got to do a lot of moving in Madden. So, one thing I found with John Elway, man, if I'm moving and throwing with him, it just did not work. If you're a good pocket passer, then great. He may work for you, right? So that's why I took him. I don't remember buying this guy, but I may have. I don't remember buying him. This guy, I think I got in a pack. No, I picked him up. For 75, he's pretty fast. He's an 86, right? So if you like speed, I would suggest getting him. He was fairly cheap. This is Matt Breida. Brandon Cooks, I got through a pack. Jerry Rice, you'll be able to pick team captains. I like Jerry Rice. He just does great, man. He was a great football player in real life, and he's a great one in this game. So, like I said, Zach Ertz tied in. I pulled out of a pack. Him, I think I pulled out of a pack. I'm not sure. I don't think I bought him. This guy, I may have bought on the cheap. Kendall Lamb, like I said, I pulled from pack. Him, I pulled from pack. Pack. I don't even have anybody there. I pack. Yeah, I think most of my linemen I got from packs. Sometimes linemen can be very expensive in this game. Okay, so Dick Butkus, right? Then he was from a pack or finishing some campaign or whatever you want to call him. Okay, yes, I have a lot of Texans because see here on top right. I want to move my mouse over here. Right here, chemistry, right? If I get one more, I'll be in this tier here, right? So I'll get +1 agility to all my Texans players. Okay. Ah, dang. What'd I do? Okay. So, got Von Miller in the pack. So what I like doing is getting these power-up guys, right? Because you can level them up slowly but surely. And I'll just have my best out there, and I'll slowly power up those guys, right? Rondé Barber, I bought him. Watt. John Simon, man, I got in a pack, right? Um, he's awesome. I like him. So yeah, I want Septus scheme chemistry right there. Something's going on. Usually when my computer does something like this, it's doing some kind of update. There we go. Alright, so right now I'm just picking balanced defense. Later I'll go more complicated defenses, right? Probably go like lockdown. Right? It's for those, because people like to pass like crazy in this game. You know, it's sort of like the NFL nowadays, right? It's a passing crazy game. You know, I think that's why in the NFL run offenses do so well, even with good lord, even with I want to say slightly above average running backs because nobody runs, so they may not have the defense for it. No, not many run that much. So this could be my internet, to tell you the truth. That's one thing I noticed between the PC and the consoles is typically I have a lot less of this going on. In the consoles, man, I have it going on non-stop. I don't know if that's everybody, but me, it's insane. One thing that amazed me that I saw on the championship is, they had them playing head-to-head against each other in a room. I say a room, it looked like a room. Kind of by themselves. And they were getting server disconnects. That tells me, because I'm pretty sure that EA, or whoever's hosting the championship, let me put it that way, it has the technology and the admin to comprehend server administration, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure they have them. Okay, that you would have for a championship and it's being publicized, and it's that big of a company, that they'd be directly connected to a server that's only hosted the championships. Okay, that's not big money to these guys. So to me, that would be embarrassing. You're having server connects on something that's publicized internationally, right? Being broadcasted. I'd be embarrassed. It seemed like it was a reoccurring thing with them. That would upset me. I've worked in IT for smaller companies that they would have thrown a fit. People would have lost their jobs behind that. A lot smaller companies. I'm talking about peanuts compared to how big these guys are. So that kind of bothered me. But I'm believing that is not really a server issue as much as a programming issue in the game. Maybe a syncing, something like that. That's where I would think that EA would benefit contacting somebody that, because all these other sport games I've played don't seem to have that issue. So either contacting the developers of those, or even something like MMOs, right? Because in an MMO, look at how much syncing they have to do there. I mean, a big MMO, I don't even have to name them. We all know who the AAA MMOs are. And if you don't, just search AAA MMO and you'll find it. Because I really don't want to be picking one over the other, right? But contacting them, somebody who works for them, hiring them, figuring out syncing issues, because if they can have, 100 active players on a map and everything syncs together and doesn't lag out or disconnects and drops people, then you would think two people playing head to head shouldn't have that problem, right? I mean, I had somebody say, well, it's because it's the multitude of players. Well, in these instances in the MMOs, it's not like they just have 200 players playing on that one total physical server. Okay, they're probably virtual servers, I would imagine, which, they're all on one, few racks, which I'm pretty sure, they got more than a few racks for this too. So I'd get with them, because either way, the physical machines processing all the servers, right? That's on that rack, whatever. So, yeah, that was bad. I'd have been embarrassed. I don't understand that. That's a lack of quality control. Anyways, so just to let you know on that. Terrell Suggs, I think I bought, but I got him in the pack. I'm sorry, I started rambling. Okay, bought him. I like the Honey Badger. He's just awesome. Also, he's a Texan. As you can tell by my accent, I'm a Texan. Jonathan Joseph, I bought in the auction house. So a lot of these guys, I bought in the auction house within 15 hours, right? Of play. I drew him, I believe. Him, I bought in the auction house. Him, I bought in the auction house. Him, I bought in the auction house. Okay? Him, I bought in the auction house. Him, I bought in the auction house. Some of them. Okay, now, I mean, even the guys that these replaced, okay, the originals I got from packs, they may have been like 78 or 80. Okay, I like specific type of players. Speed is an issue with me. I really like fast players, so they may have been an 84, but they may not match the speed I wanted. Because I kind of feel like I don't care how well you can jump. If your guys left you 6 yards behind, well, your jumping skills pretty much don't matter to me, right? Things like that. Who cares how well you can tackle when they left you in a cloud of dust? That's just my thinking. Some others may tell you different, so be it, whatever. Don't really care. I mean, I'm not trying to be rude. It's just, whatever. Everybody has their own opinion on some things. I am not a pro at this, okay? I want to tell you now. I play for fun. I was a lot better when I was a kid. I'm in my 40s now. I don't have the time to commit to playing Madden like some of the kids did. When I was a kid or younger and didn't have a family. I think I do all right though. So not everything I tell you or do is going to be up there with some of these guys. But you want a realistic point of view from the average person, bam, I won't give it to you. That's just the way I am. Of course, if y'all watch my other videos, you already understand that. Okay, so let's see here. Like this game, some of these packs, I don't even know that they're, I generally don't spend money on games like this. Let's see, things are loading really slow. And I think that's my internet connection. Like this here, For 11,000, if you okay, this is what I would do. If you're on the fence with this, you want to go look up 83 overall, right? Defensive line. So what I would do is I go to the auction house, right? In case we got people who don't understand the auction house. Okay, we'll go quality 82, 83. All right. We want to look for an 83. Oh, I didn't go defensive line. Sorry. I want to just pick. Since you got a lot of left ends, we'll pick left end. Okay, so your 83s are selling much higher than that, right? You got a couple 82s, but that's not an 83. You know, that may be a guy I'd be willing to pick up the flip right there. Okay, I'm not going to, but... Oh, and another thing that's awesome with the app is it tells you what it sold for recently. So it gives you some sort of history. Yeah, I like that. The app on your phone. So let's look at right end. Okay, so we can see that 11,000 is fair, right? Excuse me. Got a cold. I'm always fighting allergies or something, guys. Alright. I like John Randall. He's nice and fast. I think he's the fast one. There's two of them from Vikings, man, that are like legends that are pretty fast. Yeah, so I'm not going to buy it because I already have people that rank there, I believe. Right? There are things... Let me see. Okay, say like this special offer here. The 86 overall Super Bowl past players. Yeah, I'll spend $150 for an 86 overall because y'all so low, right? 86 plus. Oh, I'll spend $150. I don't think I'll spend $5 for that. You know, that's just me, right? I'm cheap. I work really hard for my money. Yeah, believe it or not, I work 2 jobs, even though I find time to record stuff and spend a lot of time with my family. But yeah, not a lot of sleep sometimes. Okay, so something like this, uniform fantasy pack. I don't even know. Coach fantasy pack. What the? Let's see what that is. Oh, cosmetic only coaches. Well, no, I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so if y'all wonder how much things there really are, if you're wanting to spend cash, okay, so like here on this 1,000, that's a nice even number, right? 1,000 points right there. So if I press X, it will tell me pretty much. If I want to buy 1,000, that's $10, right? So it's what, $1 for every 100, right? Okay, pretty close to it. Maybe a penny off. So you may think, okay, contains 1 club championship coach fantasy pack. Woohoo! 1 home and 1 away club fantasy pack championship uniforms. Alright, that'll work. And 1 club championship 93 overall fantasy pack. 93 overall for 800 train. So you get that player? Is that what they're saying? One of those players? That's not bad. Oh, they're telling you could sell them for 800 training. So, say you're somebody that, you got somebody that's already better, or whoever you get to pick. Um, you may want to sell them for training, and get your training. Right? So, now $10, I mean, you gotta think. Okay, I got a family, so, and I work a lot, and I like saving my money. So me, I probably wouldn't want to spend $10 on this. But if I'm somebody where, hey, I'm playing this game and it saved me money because normally I go out, well, $10. Well, it's a lot cheaper than getting, fast food, right? Or well, I don't know, fast food. You spend $10 on fast food on just yourself, you're eating. But you get what I'm saying. So, okay, you're gonna have. I'm trying to get out of this. Sorry, things are loading really slow. After this, I'll have to maybe reset my router, see what's going on, do some testing. So what I would suggest, if you just not coming in, I would go through these challenges, right? Let me get out of this real quick so I'll show you where I went to. Holy, what is going on? Ah, sorry, didn't mean to holler in your ear. Yeah, this is one of the big one of the things I don't like about living away from the city. I used to be a living only city. Is the further out you get, the worse quality of things you get as far as services. When I say city, I mean metropolitan, big cities, or even nice suburbs. It just, oh my goodness, it's so agitating. But you don't have to deal with as much violence or crime. People on your business if you get some land. I'm a very private person, believe it or not. I don't like people bothering me too much, as far as, knowing everything's going on about me, right? So that's the good thing about living in the country, and taxes are cheaper, a whole bunch of things. But that's the only thing that aggravates me is things like, your internet connection. Anyway, so if you go here to objectives and level, right, you got daily goals: win a game, win 2 games, complete a set, purchase a pack from the store. Okay, they got cheap packs. Okay, in the store. Okay. Oh my goodness. Guys, I normally don't have this problem. I'm having internet connections, or their servers are really just jam-packed. That's the only problem you have when there's no competition, right? Nobody else is competing with them for the football industry. No competition leads to not as good products, right? Okay, so solo challenges. Oh my goodness. I'm trying not to rage here, guys. Yeah. Okay, so I would suggest to do, first thing I would do was be knocking out. I don't even know if I can get to it after already knocking it out. Campaign. I'd knock all those out as soon as possible, man. And you can do them fairly quick. I mean, like I said, I've done about 15 hours. I did all those, right? do all those, knock those out. Okay, so after that, I did the team of the year. Because by the time you're done with that, you should have enough gold to buy, or coins to buy upgrades of your players. Yeah, you may be able to finish team of the year with just what you have. But between these two, you're going to get cards from here, coins. You should be able to finish those challenges. If you can't finish those challenges for some reason, then I would go to, because I know for sure you should be able to do these NFL playoffs, okay, and then do team of the year, okay. So playoffs, check this out. You finish that, and look at that. Yeah, 84 to 93 overall Ravens playoffs players. You can fill your roster fast, man. I mean, I plan on having these done pretty quick. Okay. And, if you can't use the guy, you got somebody better, well, you can sell them, right? Quick sell them for training for your power-up guys. And that's why I like power-up guys, because I can keep them forever, right? Just slowly but surely develop them. I'll show this real quick. Okay. Go in my item binder. If you want to sell somebody, right? Quick sell them. We go to somebody I know that's, okay, say this dude, right? See that NAT at the top left here? No, geez. Right here, top left. Okay. That means I can't trade or auction him, right? Those are great guys to break apart for powering up. Okay, so I want to click on him, right? You quick sell him right down here. So when people say use somebody for training, that's what you do. Okay? And then you'll get training points right here. And so if I want to train somebody up, okay, you see right there at the top. Okay. I would go down. Let me find me a power up here. Okay. Say like my Eric Berry. I like Eric Berry. I press the upgrade. And these tiers show you how much they cost to upgrade. Okay. Right here in the, and bam. So it wouldn't take long for, sorry, I'm trying to, for me to get an 80 overall Eric Berry. Okay. And you're going to get stuff that also gives you training. Okay. But you're going to get a lot of trash players that are Nats, right? NAT. So, you can do it that way. Anyway, so, to recap. The Super Bowl edition, Madden 2019, I think it's great, period. Whether it's console or PC. PC, you're wondering how it works. There you go. You can see, as long as my internet isn't throwing out something crazy, things load quickly with that, okay? I'll go solo challenges. Bam, there it is, okay? You don't have to have a high-end computer, okay? I don't know why it just doesn't store that information instead of making you download it every time you go to it. It's another thing about poor programming, right? Shouldn't have to load that. I don't know if they're loading it from what they're loading, because that should be already on my hard drive. All the images, right? You can't tell me, oh, I do have an SSD hard drive. You can't tell me my SSD takes that long to load that simplistic image. So it is poor programming that they don't already have that image saved to your hard drive, or poor planning, how about that? Poor programming that there's so much code, it's taking something as fast as an SSD to load that, which I don't believe. Or they got that crap on their server, and every time you go to it, you gotta load it back up, which is stupid. That's the case, but that's what it looks like, what's going on. I'm sorry, but something as simple as a graphic, you shouldn't worry about the player altering for some stupid reason. Okay? That's it. That's just stupid. Now, I understand certain aspects you don't want them altering because, you don't want them manipulating the gameplay, but not that. Who cares what it looks like on their computer? Right? I mean, that's their computer. Oh, it's just aggravating. Anyway, and no, I haven't worked for a gaming company. So I understand there's probably other things in play I don't fully comprehend, but that's the way it is. Anyway, guys, so yes, Super Bowl edition, I think worth 20, 23, 29 bucks, whatever it was. I think it still got a lot of value. You got almost 6 months until the newer one comes out. It gives you an idea how well it'll play on your PC at a cheaper price. So you don't invest in the newer one and realize, hey, it doesn't play well on my PC or whatever. I doubt they're going to increase graphics and stuff that much because it still has to match Xbox and PlayStation and stuff, right? So they're not going to deviate that much. And whether you like the gameplay. So, bam. Now, that's for Madden Ultimate Team. As far as franchise, oh yeah, you're going to get a ton of value out of the franchise. You can edit the draft, right? The players in the draft, create your own draft, so you can make them mimic the following year. So you can really have endless play with fantasy draft. So that's awesome, right? Anyway, got a great community you can download from and stuff. So anyway, this is Illspawn from RealGamersOnline.com. Give us a visit for other game tips. Subscribe to our channel. And have a good day.